Hey everyone, my name is Mark, and I want to share with you the results of some research that I did that I found kind of interesting. I asked myself which of the two parties, Republican or Democrat, can make a credible claim to being better at managing our economy than the other. And so to research this, what I decided to do was to try to go to an impartial source. So I went to the U.S. Department of Labor and Statistics, and I asked the following questions. Which administrations, Republican or Democrat, did a better job at creating jobs? What I found was that over the last 70 to 75 years, the top 5 producing administrations in terms of creating jobs were all Democratic. The 5 worst administrations at creating jobs were all Republican, and that honestly was a surprise to me. So next I took a look at gross domestic product, which is roughly defined as the sum total of all of the economic transactions for goods and services in our economy. And what I found there was the 5 top performing administrations, 4 of those 5 were Democratic. When I looked at the 5 worst performing administrations, all 5 were Republican. So the story is starting to get built here that the Democrats are doing a much better job. Lastly, I took a look at what if the person invested money in the stock market during the tenure of Republican or Democratic administrations. And it turns out that back in 2008, in a New York Times article, somebody had posed that same question. And the results there were equally interesting. $10,000 invested under Republican administrations grew to $51,000. $10,000 invested under Democratic administrations grew to over $300,000. More than 6 times the performance for the Democrats over the Republicans. That kind of information I think is worth thinking about before you vote, and I hope you will. Thanks.